Morning, I am live. I'm also out of focus. Ooh, am I going to get back in? Yes, there we go. So it's Monday. This is my weekly live for an hour or so. And we're going to try and list 5 things. Running out of stock a little bit. But there you go. I've been a bit thrown this morning. Absolutely thrown. Things have... my plans for what I was doing today has been sort of thrown up in the air. Hi Shazad, how you doing? Good to see you. I think you're the first one here. Shelsteroon is still rabbiting on, so I'm kind of gate crashing into her live, but you can't wait around really. You know, it's not towels on sunbeds really. It's every man for himself. Hi Rosie, how you doing? So yeah, I do this every Monday. Normally my clips are about 10 minutes long, but hi Ali, how you doing? I was up quite early. I woke up with George Ross. Who doesn't do that? I know Ali did that, and Tap Peddler was there as well. We all woke up together. I was lying in bed watching George. So it's quite good that. It's a lot of work for him to do, but yeah, it's good to start the day like that. Hi, Woo Woo. So yeah, I'm going to try and list 5 things. So yeah, this is the only sort of thing I do, which is a live for about an hour on a Monday, every Monday, and all the rest of my clips are about sort of 10-15 minutes long for all of those new subs that I've got because I was on George's channel. Yeah, absolutely amazing. Oh, thanks, Jeff. That's very kind. First like, yeah. So yeah, I've been totally thrown this morning because my plan was. I've got this. I've got about sort of 10 things to dispatch. I've got I haven't got to go till Tuesday, but I was going to take this massive parcel I've got. I'll show you it. This. That's DPD parcel because it was too big for Hermes. So my plan was to take that to the Londis, which is a drop-off centre for DTT, High Aid, DPD, down the bottom of our road. And I thought, yeah, I'll just take that down there today, come back and I'll send all the other Royal Mail stuff tomorrow. Got a few Royal Mail, a few Hermes. But I was doing the DPD online postage and it was too large for drop-off. So that has to be picked up, which means I've got to be in tomorrow, and that means that really I need to get all my post done today. And sort of it's not all packed, but there you go. So I've been running around this morning, sort of packing bits. I've got to say, I've got loads of these. This is something that's sold. This is ridiculous, really. It's one of the first things I ever bought at Greasby's in Tooting. It's an auction house, right grotty place. I'm assuming you can all hear me. Yeah, yeah, I think you can. Hello, Peter Razor Ventures. So I bought these. I don't know how many I've got of them, but I've got enough to fill about 2.5 of those big boxes that you've just seen. And I bought it. It only cost me like, oh, yeah, absolute tons of them. There must be like 1,000 of them. And I bought them for £6. And I thought, oh, I'm going to make loads. Everybody wants, bear in mind, it's about 3 years ago. Everybody wants jogging things, and then I realised that the model that it was for was like a defunct model. It's quite a small thing. So I think originally I put them on for £5 each, and then it dwindled and dwindled, and now they're about like £1 each individually, or I'm selling 30 of them for like £7, which is crazy. But I'm also got them on eBay as they can hold pass cards, which is quite good. But there you go. So 30 of these have sold for about, I think I might have even taken an offer on it, so about £6.50 or something, something crazy. But I've got tons of these things. There's a big bag here, and then I've got like another box and a half in the shed. So anyway, that's going off. What else has sold? Trivial Pursuit, Jenna's, you know, the old one from the 80s. Another, don't pick that up. It's sold for £6.50. It's got to go Hermes. I've got 3 of them. It's sort of thing I pick up and I think, why have I picked that up again? So that's got to go. Sold a dingbats. What else have I sold? Sold some videotapes. That big one is Sylvanian Families Regency Hotel, which I did a video about. I sold some Lego, which I haven't packed up yet. Might do that today. Might do that a bit later. I'm not too sure. Yeah, so sales been all right, really. Sort of, I had a really big day, and then I had a 0 day, which is a bit unusual, and then I had quite a good day yesterday, but nothing yet today. So anyway, getting on with the listing. I have managed to scrape together 5 things. I'll probably keep going out of focus because I've not got a lot of light in here because I get a glaring light. So I've got 15 people in. Let's go. So the first thing I've got is K9 Doctor Who. It's a remote control. I picked this up from a boot fair, and then probably over a year ago, and thought it wasn't working, but then sort of retested it sort of over last week, and I think I was testing it and it didn't have new batteries in, so I always use new batteries to test. That was working fine. So I've got no idea how much they're worth, although I have sold one before. So let's just have a look. K9 remote. I'm thinking about 40 or 50. Okay. I'm half asleep, I tell you, I really am, because I've been running around doing loads of packing. Hi Nathan, how you doing? Oh, K9, yeah. Keeping your mind active, Pete. Yeah, too right. Okay, no current sales on eBay. Oh, there's one. Oh no, that's not the same one. Okay, 20 quid. Spares or repairs. Untested. No current bids. Okay. $65 unsold. Let's have a look at Terapeak. I've been using Terapeak a bit more, to be honest. Let's have a look in there. See what's going on. Research. So yeah, I mean, to be honest, I've been a bit lazy last sort of like last week or so. But that's a good thing about the 5 Live. I mean, I really, if I didn't do this, I wouldn't be listing at the moment. I'd be doing other stuff. So it's good to have this as something you can always get back to. Right, what does Terapeak tell us over last year? Okay, well, God, there's all sorts of different things. It's all this by price because people sell these things for parts. $108. 108? That can't be right. 105. Lordy. Let's have a look at some of these listings. Mark IV. What does that mean, Mark IV? Well, I didn't sell my first one for 105. I know that. Jesus Christ. How do you tell if it's a Mark IV? A dual stick. Look at this. This description is amazing. This version features a dual stick push button remote control. It's just a remote control with 2 sticks. Light up eye panel, motorized movements including ears, removable side panel access, and K9 speech. He measures an impressive 40 centimeters from nose to tail. He comes complete with handset. Well, that's the remote control. He is 27 megahertz version. He has a number of sound effects and voices as spoken by the original TV K9 voice artist John Leeson. Okay, well, God, £105. It's nuts. Ali has never enjoyed P so much. Or is that PE with Joe Wicks? I think it's PE with Joe Wicks. A bit of physical education with Mr. Wicks in the morning. I bet you love that, Ali. Okay, let's copy this. Let's do sell similar. I've copied his description. 105. That's bonkers. Can't believe that. All right. Well, I'm going to go. You know, I'm going to be very generous and go 99.99. All right. And put Hermes postage rate on it because they had £5 postage. My Hermes postage rate is £6.49. So toys just in is my shop category. I have that category so it doesn't get caught up in any sales because I have caps lock. When I do my sales, I kind of select by shop category. Now I need to make sure it is a Mark 4, but I don't know how you do that. I'm sure it is. It looks exactly the same. I'm pretty sure. I'll check it a bit later. These are just being drafted up at the moment because I haven't done any photos because I'm completely disorganised. So how's everyone been? Everyone's talking to each other in the chat. So yeah, I used to live in Lightwater. I've got no idea where Lightwater is. Let's have a look on the map. Oh, okay. Let's have a look. Where's it near? Oh, near Frimley, Wokingham. Oh, Thorpe Park. Oh, Leatherhead. The other side of Leatherhead. Yeah, I used to work in Leatherhead. I used to work at the Esso in Leatherhead. Down in Ermine Way. I used to have to get the it's when I was living in Cheam. I used to get the train to Epsom, and then they had a company coach that took you from Epsom to Leatherhead. Crazy. Right, Esso. It wasn't not an Esso garage. It was the Esso headquarters in Leatherhead, in the HR department. How many shop categories do I have? Okay, I'll tell you that. I can tell you straight away. Okay, so for each subcategory, okay, the lowest level, okay, is always auctions, new in, promotion 1, promotion 2. So that's the lowest it splits down to. So for example, I have clothing as a category, and within clothing, I have gents clothing, kids clothing, and ladies clothing. And in each of those, I have auctions, new in, promotion 1, promotion 2. So that gives you, gents, kids, ladies, and then the 4. That gives you 12 categories. And like I say, I will use, when I'm doing my sales, if I'm doing a 10% sale, I'll select on, like my gents clothing sale will be everything in gents clothing promotion 1. That's how I do it. So that's 12. I've got a household DIY split into 4. So that is 16. I've got leisure split into 4. So that's 20. Media, 24. Small electrical, 28. Toys and games, 32. And then I've got another other category. So that's 33 categories in my shop. But really, it's only 8 kind of different ones. All the rest are those 4 last to help with working out sales. Right, okay, let's get this one done. Let's get up. I feel like I need to plow through this because I've got so much to get on with packing today. Let's do custom label. Yeah, I really have been lazy. I've got to get back into the groove. But yeah, doing this simple thing like this will help me get back into it. Let's paste plain text, all his stuff. Actually, that's a bit weird. Yeah, DPD. God, I went to book a parcel, and they wouldn't allow me to drop it off, which is a real pain. Completely changed what I was going to do today, but there you go. It does force me to get all my other stuff packaged up and to get this done and out of the way. Okay, returns policy. I don't know why. Every time I do a new listing, my postage policy and returns policy aren't there. So right, that's that one done. You're choking on your bacon and eggs. Okay, take it easy, Aid. If you want to choke on bacon and eggs, you don't eat it by breathing it down. You got to chew the stuff and swallow. Always helps to swallow. Right, next one. More Lego. This set now. The reason this hasn't gone on yet. God, I've been selling loads of Legos. It's been quite good, but it doesn't have these two figures, which I think is quite important. And it also doesn't have this figure. So in actual fact, it's only got these two figures. But the rest of it is complete. Again, let's do a little bit of research now. What's my phone doing? eBay. Could it be a sale? Best offer received. Cheapest. £10. I think they offered £10. Now they're offering £10.50 for a £12 item. I think I might sell them. Let's see, they're 12. Yeah, I'll sell those. It's a real grotty pair of Hotter shoes. Let's just get the sale, get them done. I got them and kind of regretted it. So, anyway, I'm not going to use Terapeak because shall I use Terapeak? I don't want to. Yeah, I'll use Terapeak. Anyone noticed I've put in a few? I've been trying to do thumbnails in my videos. A lovely purple and kind of yellow affair. I think it looks a bit like Sex Pistols album cover, which is all right. Okay, this is going to be difficult to gauge because I haven't got all the figures. There's one here for 80 quid. Auction. What does it say? Has 743 out of 744 pieces. Okay. I think it's. I'll probably have to gauge how much all the figures cost. So there's a Colonel Cody for $13.35. God, the figures are a lot of money. This is so difficult when they're not complete or when they're missing mini figures. It's so difficult to gauge. What's this one? 95. I'm kind of looking at low price ones and sort of seeing what they say about how complete they are. 4 pieces missing, 95 quid. I'm thinking 80-ish. So someone's put instructions only, £66.47. That can't be right. Oh, this is so difficult. Lego 75109, book 2 only, instructions only. £66. What? That's bonkers. I think what I'm going to do is go. Now I'm thinking 80, but I'm thinking I could have really screwed it up if I'm not careful. Now, how I've been listing this Lego is I've been listing it at the complete price, even when there's like one bit missing or whatever, because my plan was to get on all my Lego, and when I've got 30 of them on, I'll then order the bits. What's Peter Ray saying? Follow my lead, Pete, and you'll get to 1,000 in no time. Oh well, do put in the chat your a pearl of wisdom for subs. That would be very interesting. All I try and do is keep my videos reselling related and short, not on a Monday because that's a live, but that's kind of my plan, and have a good time with it. Any offer between 10 and 15%, I'd usually sell. Yeah, I agree with that. I'll probably go up to 20%, even 30% if I've had it a long time. So yeah. Oh yeah, it's talking about thumbnails. Yeah. Hashtags. Yeah, I normally put the same old hashtags in. I don't spend enough time on that. I think I might. Oh, thanks, Ashley. That's very kind of you. I said on last week that I think I'll spend more time on it when I get more subs, which is really the wrong way of going about it. Because I should just sort of like spend more time on it. So yeah, I've been pricing this at full price. I think I might stick this on for 100 and just see what the interest is like, because I don't want to undersell it. So I'm going to do that. I think it goes for about, it's gone for about 135 complete. So let's go with 100. Let's just get it on. I mean, half the trick is getting this stuff on, getting it done. Oh, gone out of focus again. Ooh. Normally people like stick their hand in the camera when that happens, but I normally find it goes back in anyway, so it doesn't speed things up. Right, so it's yourself. There we go. Yeah, if I get 100 quid for that, I'll be well happy. Hi Julie, how you doing? Hi Jack Dobbins. 2 accounts. I don't mind stalking it, you know, if it keeps my subs up by 1. Yeah, it's been crazy, the subs. You can get a graph on YouTube, and I was looking at the last 31 days, and it's kind of like 2, 1. This new subs 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1. And then I go on George's channel, it's like 60 or 70, crazy, you know, crazy amount. Okay, yeah, 99.99. Have I done the photos for that? I don't think I have, so I'll have to go and do that again later on. But let's just get something in there. Deciding on the price is sometimes half the trouble. It stops you from doing anything. Right, save as draft. And he's got 2 accounts too. Perhaps I should open like, what am I? I think I'm about like 320 short of 1,000. I'll just open up 320 accounts. That'd be all right for all my neighbours. Okay. This one next. Seeing as media is selling, I might have missed the bus actually. Got so confused. So Jack, you told your partner to look out for a FedEx person. Yeah, so you almost went to the wrong person. I'll tell you what, Pete, thanks for that advice. I did create one playlist. I did that for sales kind of updates, so all the good stuff that's sold. And I might do one for List 5 Live, even though I can't really see anyone sitting through retrospectively in a List 5 Live. Maybe they would. I don't know. Maybe they'd be interested in that. Not got a great deal of stock. Just got lots of stuff, that's taken a long time to sort out. Although I suppose a lot of space is filled with stuff, so I guess I might have a lot of stock. Who knows? Anyway, let's have a look at these. Got no idea how much they've been sitting on the shelf, probably because I didn't think they had any value. But let's have a look. So I imagine this is quite like a regular seller, so I'm not going to terror peek it. I'm just going to have a look at comps. Right, PS2 Azkaban. There's a Azkaban. Yeah, you're right there. I find myself going through, like I was watching Backyard Scientists, who are just guys who pour like molten aluminium into swimming pools and God knows what, and I ended up watching about 4 of those videos, which is crazy. Okay. So I think the thing is you end up sort of watching more of more videos from one channel if it's like quirky and interesting and not too boring. So I might be in a bit of trouble there if anyone's watching mine. So I couldn't imagine binge watching myself. So maybe I should think of something to you know, a little hook to get people watching all my videos. More tips would be good actually, but because I did ask people sort of like say what they'd want in my videos, and someone said, oh yeah, I think it was Leanne said, oh yeah, more tips videos, and I was thinking, well, I haven't got that many tips to be honest. I've only got a certain number you can do. Right, that's gone for £6 free postage, £5.93 free postage. So I'm just looking at comps. £2.50 on bids. So that's 5 or 6 free postage. Just have a look at chamber. That's gone for 6, 5.50. So call that 11 free postage. And Quidditch World Cup, I can see this being like $15.99, $14.99. Quidditch, £3.70 from World of Books. £1. Okay, so that's not very much. So what did I get up to? I think we're looking at around about $14.99. That is not going to go as a large letter, which is unfortunate. What's this one here? Okay. So it's going to have to go like that. So I think I'm going to do that for a Soldering cookie. It's a cookie Star Wars combo. Come to the dark side. We have cookie. I think I'm going to do that. It's been sitting on the shelf. I'll do it for $12.99 and see how we go. Plus postage. Yeah, so one like this. Right, PlayStation 2, Harry Potter games, Quidditch, Azkaban, and Chamber. Azkaban. I was thinking of doing. I got on your chat quite late, Shell, and I was behind for doing this because I needed to get this done today. But I was thinking of sort of saying I'm going to change the name of my channel to I Have a Channel, which is something Shell always asks me. Do I have a channel? Yeah, I have a channel. I have a little channel going on. Right, 22 characters left. I think, can I put in of secrets? And can I put in prisoner of? Ooh, it's going to be tough. Prisoner, 2 characters left, and I'm 1 character short. Right, let's just put prisoner Azkaban. PlayStation 2, Harry Potter games, prisoner Azkaban, Chamber of Secrets, Quidditch. Okay, how much did I say? $12.99. Media, new in, so it doesn't get swallowed up into a sale. Okay, and then I'm just chucking in the price. So sometimes when I do this list 5 live, I have my photos ready and the actual listings get put live. Other times where I'm not at all organised, I just sort of decide on the price, do a quick draft, and then we'll complete it later, which is what I need to do because I need to sort out all my dispatch, because I've been, you know, thrown a curveball by not being able to drop off at DPD. Oh, I was going to ask, anyone used DPD before? I think I've used them once and they were all right, but yeah, I'm sending this Regency hotel. I didn't put insurance because, well, I didn't put insurance because it's going to GSP, and I kind of think it's a bit more of a guaranteed thing. You know, courier services must have loads of stuff going to Unit 3, Fradley, what's it called? Fradley Park? Yeah, Dove Close, Fradley Park. They must have like hundreds of stuff going there. So the probability of it going missing is probably less. But the quote for this was like £12.99, but they, if I was to insure it, they wanted an extra £7.50 plus 20% VAT, which is probably another tenner. So I didn't insure it. Yeah, I was hoping to drop it off. That's what I was hoping to do today. You know, the plan was get the DPD parcel addressed up, not take it down to Londis, come back, and then just do all the rest of my packing for tomorrow. But it's too big for pickup, and apparently information is that normally if it's over 50 by 50 by 50 they won't accept it, but it does vary by the pickup point. But I sold another Regency hotel, a new one, which I had floated in a bigger box, and that went to my Londis drop off. So I don't know what's happened there. So there you go. So I don't know what's going on there. Right, what have I got next? What have I done? I've done K9, I've done Star Wars Lego, I've done Harry Potter's, I've got a PlayStation 2 Slim, which has been kicking around, which I've lost, which is handy. The hell's that gone? Well, I have got a PS2 Slim. When I got it, I only had the power supply. I had a RF aerial lead, but I ordered up. It cost me about £3 or something. One of those ones that go in the yellow, red, and white plugs. So what I was going to do is just check it on Amazon, because you know people have been. I mean, again, I've probably missed the bus on this, but people have been chucking up consoles to Amazon. I haven't sold any consoles on Amazon. I've just been sticking them all on eBay. I'm going to have a quick look and see if I can see how much a black PS2 Slim will set you back on Amazon. Black PS2 Slim console. I've got probably about 10 things left in Amazon, and I need to check out because I'm sure they've been there ages. Right, here we go. What? 240? No, it can't be right. It's got to be new, isn't it? £214. Let's have a look. Okay, what? 16.45. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought it might be. God, this it goes. I should buy loads of consoles and just keep them new and just stick them in a cupboard. It's bloody ridiculous. Yeah, 45. Unbox includes TV logo. Okay. Let's have a look at eBay then. And there's a slight concern about doing it on Amazon. I mean, I know you get more money, but like being ripped off by unscrupulous people. Okay. PS2 used, buy now. Right, see what the therapy tells us. What am I doing? Oh, God, there we go. Right, I sold a PS3 for about 90 quid, so that was quite nice. PS2 cheap, what? 214? You've got to be having a laugh, aren't you? Oh, 16, okay, 16 for spares repairs. Okay, I'm just going to look at comps. Sometimes Terapeak there's too much information. Oh, there's a question from Pete Ray. Are you sourcing online at the moment, Pete? I'm sorting out. No, I'm not. I should do. I should. I dedicate, the first sort of hour for getting a few things on eBay. I should dedicate. I think the best way of doing it is probably doing 3 20-minute slots looking at Facebook Marketplace, but I don't do it. I have tried it and got fed up with it when I don't find anything, and then I'll go on later and see the same old stuff. And you've got to be quick and all that. And I missed out on an Atari console, which was around the corner for 30 quid with loads of games, and I was annoyed about that. And I kind of get the feeling I'm looking for the same sort of stuff that everybody's looking for, but yeah, maybe I am. I mean, I'm like that at Car Boots, going around looking for, there's a few niche things I know about and a few kind of electronic makes I guess I know. Have I sold all my jumble sale stock yet? I sold a lot of it. I'm glad I got all those games because they were all sort of puzzles. They were going for like 10, 15. But I put those on at Amazon prices because, again, my plan was stick them on eBay at Amazon prices, and if they don't go, I'll bung them all up to Amazon in Q4. But a lot of them sold at the Amazon price, which is amazing. But I think what I will do is stick them in a 10% sale because, I mean, I've got this kind of like second level on one of my storage places, and it's just full of games. There are probably 70 games, and I would have say I'd sold over 50% of them. So yes, definitely lots of other stuff could go. Well, I think my limit is going to be on this PS2 Slim console. Let's get this on. I'm just going to have a quick look at comps. I suppose in some ways that big Regency hotel being picked up is a bit of a bonus because I don't have to drag it down the long distance. Yeah, people are trying to sell them for around about 40 quid. So I think I'll go with that. I've not got a drink this morning. I'm thirsty as anything. Yeah, I know you've been doing a bit of sourcing online. I'm glad I went to the last one I went to was one in Wimbledon. I don't know if you went to another one, but I picked up a Mewtwo. That's the last jumble sale I went to, and that sold. It wasn't the top Mewtwo, but it was a Zoom Mewtwo. It was a good one. Right, I am going for 40. I might go for 50 quid on this. Let's go with that. I'll tell you what, I found a copy of this, which I think, is it different from Wii Sports? Good condition. So I should look that up really. I don't think that's not for sale at the moment. I don't know how much that would be. Is that PS2 Slim? It's yeah, just console, power supply, and yeah, power supply and TV lead. I have got controllers, but I'm not going to put any controllers with it. But yeah, just console only. I've got a test street. I've got a load of stuff I need to get from Amazon. Sort of, I need to get one of those joystick USB things, so you can test PS2, PS1 controllers. They're a couple of quid. I need to get a solder sucker. It's probably about. I need to get some new wheels for my granny trolley. There's all this kind of like bits and bobs, and every time I kind of think, oh, I don't want to order on Amazon until I've got over 20 quid and all this sort of thing. And then I do it, and then I always forget something I should have ordered. So there you go. I need to order some stuff. Right, that's that one done. Now I did have one more. I sorted out one more and I can't remember what it is. What was it? It was that. Oh, was it another Lego? Was there two Legos? I think it was another Lego. Oh, here's the PS2. It was right by me, but I didn't see it. So yeah, good condition. That sticker just says needs TV lead, but I've got that now. Right. Let me think what the last thing was. Oh, it's terrible when your brain isn't working. Right. Questions. Shall I do some questions? I'll tell you what, Chris. I was desoldering with copper braid or wick. And there's a lot of things I need to know about soldering. I think, you know, there are some good videos on YouTube, but you can't beat experience. I'm going to order one of those practice kits, which is another thing I want to order, where you can practice soldering different things on just a little test circuit board. I kind of, when I was desoldering, I think to get the majority off, it's better to have a solder sucker. It just wasn't, there was too much for the wick, and I set my temperature really high, so it kind of melted quickly. But I ended up, what I was doing, I ended up like screwing it up. But there you go. That's, you live and learn. And I also never know how often you to tin your soldering iron. I mean, I kind of do it every time I use it. But so that's another thing I've kind of learned. But I just need to practice it. So Lucy, do you have a listed area and an unlisted area? Just having I do have a listed area. I probably have in here is definitely all listed stock, or it should be, but you know, that's the kind of rule. I have a couple of big containers, plastic containers of clothes, so they're in the spare room, and that's where I do all my packing or my photographing. So that's the only sort of stock that's in there. And then the unlisted stuff normally gets sort of dumped in my garage when I bring it home from a boot fair, and I have a couple of other areas as well. So yeah, Wii Sports is usually with the Motion Plus controllers. Well, I actually have got one pink Motion Plus controller which I need to put on, so I might bundle that up. I sold a couple of the Motion Plus adapters. I had two black ones. They sold for 30 something, 35 maybe, 39. So yeah. So what was my best find this year so far, considering the situation? Well, I had some really good finds from those jumble sales that we went to, Pete. One of the best ones was like a baby carrier, which sold for, I think it sold for about 80, and I bought that for £2. And that was at oh god, I can't remember the. I can never remember the names of the places we've been to. It was that posh area. And at that same jumble, I bought a PS2 and a PS3 for £15. I sold the PS3 for 90 and the PS2 for probably about 30 or 40. So that was a good pickup. I got the Mewtwo, which sold for £20, and all of these were from jumble sales. But it's been great having. I just went mad on games, which were like £1, £2. Some of them weren't complete, and jigsaws. And the lockdown, you know, them going out at sort of like 10, £15 when I'm picking them up for next to nothing has been fantastic. So yeah, that's what's kept me going really. My turnover compared to last year is up hugely, and it could have been more if I'd been a bit kind of busier. I had picked up a load of DVDs for free around the corner. Yeah, where was I? can't remember. It was one of the ones where what's that other guy? I see, I'm terrible with names of people and places, but that other guy was here. Was it? I've forgotten his name. Was it Lee? I can't remember his name. But yeah, there we go. I think you picked up. What did you pick up there? The big shorts, the big basketball shorts. It was that one, big Jordan shorts. Right. Can I remember what I was going to list? The fifth item. Let's have a look. I can't, you know. I can't. But I'll tell you what I will do. I know I have something up here. This has dropped off my listings for some reason. Tea at the Farm, new and sealed, puzzle. So let's get that on. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's not my stock. Amazing how stuff drops off. Let's have a quick check. Active listings. Double Karma's planning to get in shed. Yeah, good idea. Tea at the Farm. No, nothing there. So let's have a look. How much will a tea at the farm get me? I'm hoping for maybe a tenner. I think this must have been a charity shop pickup by the looks of things. Okay, let's have a quick look at comps. And new, it is new. Brucey bonus. £10.50. All right, that'll do me. That's on bids. Okay. Yeah, $12.99 in postage. And that will go into a sale if it doesn't go. So that's the fifth item. That's done. I'm going to be like really looking at it. I normally go over by loads, but I've got all that done. I've got to do all the photos, so it's a bit of a swizz today. But I've got loads of packing to do. How many pieces? Oh, I think it's 500. Yeah, 500 pieces. A lovely sea. Look at that. Countryside. They're not social distancing, are they? Or unless they're part of the same family. These chickens definitely aren't social distancing. But tea at the farm. Yeah, it's weird how things drop off. When is the next masterclass video? Well, it's, you know, you let me know what you want a masterclass on, Pete, and I'll do it. Do you know what? Talking about Easy Pros, I take it as some sort of camera. I'm not too up on cameras, but I bought a Logi 1080 camera webcam when the Amazon price went to about 25, 26 quid, and I thought at the time I should buy 10 of these because you know the price always goes up, and people always buy those cameras, and I didn't. And it's like buying switches from Argos when they're in stock. It's just such an easy sale. But yeah. I'm stupid like that and I don't do it. Okay, tea at the farm. Toys and games new in is my category. Just sticking my SKU, which is the date, if I can remember that. And save it as draft, do some photos later. Get them on, there we go, we're all done. So that's 5 things I've actually managed to scrape together. Hope you found that all right. I'll stay on for a bit if you want, if you've got some more questions. Otherwise, I might go off and do my packing. How many have got on? Got 35 in, which is incredible. Yeah, like I say, I had an amazing boost to the subs. Thanks to George. And I really enjoyed going on there, doing the chat. I don't know how he's managing to do every day, but it's really great. It's that kind of like morning half hour, gets you going. It's kind of bit what this is for listing, I guess. Just an hour on a Monday to get the ball rolling. It's always the first sort of like stuff you do is the hardest, and I don't know why that is really. Once you get into the groove of it, you can spend a lot of time thinking about doing stuff, and in actual fact, you know, thinking about doing it isn't doing it, and you know that's the trick. So there you go. You know, once you just sort of dive in and get going, it's amazing how stuff gets done really quickly. So did that? Yeah, that woman has bought those red shoes, a red pair of Hotter. I'll show you them while I'm here. This is a jumble cell pickup, probably like, I don't know, 50p or a pound. I picked them up because they were Hotter, but they're pretty horrible, to be honest. I tried to clean them up with some clear boot polish because, funnily enough, I don't have red boot polish. So there you go. Yeah, anything to motivate on a Monday. You know, I normally start with a cup of coffee and I don't know, a bit of crumpet, jam on, edible crumpet, and then try and get going. But it's all about sort of getting into it. 3 listed and breakfast done. Yes. All right. Well, I will let you all get on. I'm sure you're all very busy, but keep it going. Keep listing. Keep trying to go. If you've got any questions, drop them below. If you're not subbed, please sub. That'd be great. And what is it? The bell you do? I've got to learn a little kind of thing to say at the end. But yeah, you get notifications if you do the bell. But yeah, have a great day today, and take care. Hopefully do a video later on in the week, but I'm not too sure what it's going to be. But I've got no ideas at the moment. But if I don't get around to do one, I'll be another List 5 live on 11 o'clock next Monday. But for now, guys, take care and have a great week. See you later.